Yo, what's good, fam? Ever start a new track super hyped only to lose steam a few weeks in? Maybe the excitement wore off, or the workflow felt like a final boss fight. We all been there, starting strong but eventually giving up on that big music goal. It all comes down to mastering what I call the 1 second trick. This is the ability to push through in the single critical moment when you're tempted to slap on another effect instead of focusing on the real game changer, gain staging. You know the feeling you're starting at your mix thinking, let me just add one more reverb, or maybe a little more compression will do the trick. But nah, fam, what you really need is to get your levels right. These 1 second moments of distraction are where most mixes go to die. The good news is, by understanding the psychology behind them, we can overcome these moments and develop unshakable consistency. There's 2 keys that you need to realize that will allow you to never fail again. The first one is the consequences of neglecting gain staging in that 1 second moment are far greater than you think. Let's say you're working on a beat and you just decide to skip gain staging and jump straight to effects. No big deal, right? Wrong. By ignoring gain staging, you're setting yourself up for a messy mix, making it harder to balance everything later. Before you know, your track sounds cluttered and you're left wondering what went wrong. 6 months from now and a year from now, you look back filled with frustration and regret over that just 1 second trick to get your level right. The reality is, every single 1 second decision to focus on gain staging or not has a long-lasting consequences far into the future. By vividly painting that future picture of how your mix will sound clean and professional, it becomes much easier to push through when you're attempting to skip it. The second thing that you gotta realize, which is even more important, is to have a self-image as someone who doesn't cut corners, even when it's tempting. Your self-perception is a hugely powerful force. If you see yourself as someone who takes shortcuts, you'll tend to skip gain staging when the excitement dips. But if you build a self-image of someone who stay committed to the fundamentals, no matter what, suddenly pushing through those 1 second decisions become much more simpler. The trick is using small daily efforts to reinforce your desired self-image. Regardless of how motivated you feel on a given day, commit to proper gain staging. For example, maybe you spend the first 20 minutes of every session just on leveling your tracks. Some days you'll be pumped and ready to dive into effects, but other days you'll stick to that 20-minute minimum, ensuring your mix is solid despite zero motivation. By sticking to that 20-minute daily minimum for 2 weeks straight, you'll prove to yourself that you're really capable of putting in consistent effort without relying on motivation alone. This cements your self-perception as someone who follows through, making it easier to persist through 1 second moments. Remember, it's all about making music that people want to vibe with, not just impressing other producers with your effects games. Gain staging is like the foundation of a house. Get it right and everything else falls into place. So you're trying to level up your beats? Focus on gain staging. Keep it simple and make sure it hits. That's how you level up in this game. Stay tuned because we got more gems to drop. Let's get it, fam. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the squad so you don't miss out on any future bangers, and hit that bell too so you know exactly when we drop the next gem. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really appreciate y'all taking the time to like, comment, and just engage with the content. I love y'all. Much love. Peace, man.